What's going on, Shadows? My name is Mystic Gaming, back with another awesome video for you guys. And in today's video, we will be looking at every single melee weapon coming to Terraria 1.3 for the consoles. So as you guys can see, I have Heroes mod installed, and with Heroes mod, we're able to get any item in the game. And reminding you guys, this is of course on PC, as you can see my arrow cursor. So yeah, this is my first time making a video on Terraria PC, so hopefully you guys enjoy. Make sure to support it by dropping a like. If you would like to see more content like this, mods on PC, make sure to like and subscribe. And if you got any more mod suggestions that you guys want me to check out, maybe do a video or two on, make sure to comment down in the description box below, and I will be sure to download it and make a video about it. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with today's video.
I can't tell you what it really is, I can only tell you what it feels like.
So to start us off, as you guys can see right here, I have the Chassagne Melee. Now inside is every single 1.3 melee weapon that you can get. And of course it's in hard mode. I'm pretty sure all these weapons you can only get in hard mode or expert mode. But yeah, we have a total, I think this is about, this looks to be about 18 melee weapons we got here. We got the Blade Tongue, we got my favorite, the Mjolnir, and then we also got the Solar Eruption. We will be looking at all those, and as you guys can see, over to the right we have some test dummies over here, so we can see the DPS of every weapon. If you guys don't know what DPS means, it's basically damage per second. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started with the first weapon. Alright, Shadows, so the first weapon we have here is the Arculus, if I spelled that right or said that right. I don't know, but of course it's going to be coming out soon enough to consoles. But as you can see, this freaking weapon is beast. I didn't talk over that little demonstration there because of course the audio from the game and the audio from my mic will intertwine, and I don't really want that. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys another demonstration here. So yeah, that is the Arculus, and I would also leave the Terraria Wikipedia page down below if you guys would like to check out the crafting recipes for these weapons. I do not know them at all because of course hard mode hasn't come out for consoles yet, and of course you guys know I follow on consoles. So yeah, that is the first weapon, the Arculus. And actually, if I hit escape, you guys can see we got 20 melee damage, we got 4% critical strike chance, we got fast speed, weak knockback, and the description is I didn't get this off a Shmoo or whatever. But yeah, so that's the description of the Arculus. Let's go ahead and move on to the next melee weapon. Alright, Shadow, so the next weapon we have is the Blade Tongue. Here is a brief demonstration of what it can do. So there you guys have it. And for the Blade Tongue, we got 55 melee damage, 4% critical strike chance, we got an average speed, we got average knockback, and the description is spits an Ichor stream on contact. So that of course is awesome. Let's go ahead and move on to the next weapon. Next up, Shadows, we have the Chain Guthalus. If I said that right, Chain Guillotines, whatever. But anyway, let's go ahead and give you guys a brief demonstration of what it can do. So there you guys have it. And if we look at the stats of this bad boy, so we can see Chain Guillotines, I don't know how to say that, but it's got 43 melee damage, 4% critical strike chance, very fast speed, and weak knockback. But unfortunately, this weapon does not have a description. So yeah, that's the Chain Guillotines, Guillotines, whatever. So yeah, let's go ahead and move on to the next weapon. Alright, Shadow, so next up we got the Classic Cane. Now this looks to be one of the weakest of them all, but I'm still going to give you guys a demonstration. Alright, so there you guys have it, and unfortunately this is not a automatic swinging weapon, so you do have to click multiple times for it to, you know, do damage. But as you guys can see, it's called a Classic Cane. It's got 16 melee damage, 4% critical strike chance, very fast speed, and weak knockback, and no description. So yeah, that seems to be the weakest of them all, if I'm correct. I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments. But yeah, let's get a move on to the next weapon. Alright, next up we have the Daybreak. Now this weapon looks freaking epic in my hotbar, so I wonder what it can do in this demonstration I'm about to give you guys right now. Let's see. Alright, Shadow, so this weapon is freaking epic. As you guys can see, it does fire slowly, but as you fire, it leaves like a duplicate of itself inside the enemy, and I guess that is the fire dev up I just left on those targets. I'm gonna do that one more time. As you can see, if we back up, we got like a replica of our weapon here, and the dummy was burning for a minute. Let me just come up here and see if I can do this. So it does shoot, so it does fire a projectile and sets enemies on fire on contact. So that is freaking insane. I'm really looking forward to getting this weapon in 1.3. And the description, well, it's the Daybreak. It's got 150 melee damage, 4% critical strike chance, very fast speed, average knockback, and the description says fend your foes asunder with a spear of light. Wow, this weapon is something else. So yeah, so that's the Daybreak. Let's go ahead and go on to the next weapon. Alright guys, so next up on the list we have the Exotic Scimitar. So let's go ahead and give these dummies a hit. Alright, so there you guys have it, the Exotic Scimitar. Now, this is just like the Classic Cane, where it doesn't automatically sway, so you have to click multiple times in order for it to, you know, do what it's got to do. And it's 20 melee damage, 4% critical strike chance, very fast speed, and average knockback. So yeah, that's one of the weaker weapons. So let's go ahead and throw that in there and go for the next weapon. Alright guys, so next up we have the Fetid Bagnax. I'm gonna assume that's how you say it. And holy crap, is this thing freaking fast. Just check that out. It's basically like the weapon version of the Shroomite Digging Claw. I'm gonna just say that here. Let's see what it does to the dummies. Okay, that was epic. That was epic. That thing is fast. Let's see. So we got 70 melee damage, 4% critical strike chance, insanely fast speed, and average knockback. So yeah, that is insane. The Fetid Bagnax. That is awesome. Let's go ahead and get out our next weapon. Alright, Shadow, so next up we have the Flying Knife. So it basically just flies, of course, attacking your enemies. And surprisingly, this is one of the weapons that you can just hold the attack button and it'll do whatever it's gotta do. And it apparently follows wherever your mouse is going. So yeah, that's a really cool feature there. So in it, whenever you're done, it just goes back to you. So let's check out the stats of this bad boy. It's got 40 melee damage, 4% critical strike chance, very fast speed, average knockback, and the description says throws a controlling flying knife. That is insane. So yeah guys, let's go ahead and move on to the next weapon. Alright Shadow, so next up we got the Influx Waver. Let's see what it can do. So yeah, that is the Influx Waver. And if we check our description, we got 110 melee damage, 4% critical strike chance, very fast speed and average knockback. And as you guys saw in the demonstration, it does in fact shoot a projectile just like the Terrorblade, which looks insane. And it is like a light blue style projectile, but it doesn't fly forever, as actually it kind of does. I don't know, because I was hitting the edge of the thing, as you can see. So I guess whenever it hits something, it just like dissipates, but it does 112 base damage. So that is of course awesome. And let's move on to the next melee weapon on the list. Shadow. So next up we got the Meow Mirror, which I'm pretty sure is literally the strongest weapon, the strongest melee weapon in Terraria 1.3. So let's go on ahead and give it a test, shall we? Oh man, that is so cute and funny, but freaking deadly. So as you guys can see, we got 200 melee damage. Like, holy cow. We got 4% critical strike chance, very fast speed, and strong knockback. And obviously this bad boy fires freaking kittens that poop rainbows. So of course that's awesome. Let's go ahead and check that out one more time without hitting anything. Poor cats. I feel so bad for them. But this weapon is freaking overpowered. Like, holy cow. Let's go ahead and move on to the next weapon. Shadow. So here we have the Psycho Knife. And here in a bit, you guys will see that my character will disappear. I don't know why that is, but that's kind of weird if you ask me. But yeah, let's check out what the Psycho Knife can do. So yeah, that's the Psycho Knife, and of course I'm gonna go invisible again. But let's check out the stats of this weapon. Over here we got 280 melee damage, so apparently this is stronger than the Meow Mirror. However that is, I do not know. We got 34% critical strike chance, we got very fast speed, strong knockback, and it allows you to go into stealth mode. So I think that's our problem right there. Look at that. That is our problem right there. So if we go into another hotbar item, as you can see, our character reappears. And if we go back to the Psycho Knife, he disappears. That is insane. I thought my game was glitching out. But that is insane. The Psycho Knife actually makes you freaking disappear. That is crazy. So if you guys can find a way to get your hands on this weapon, this will be perfect for, I guess, trolling your friends or whatever. And it's freaking strong as hell. So yeah, let's go ahead and deposit that into there. And the next weapon we have is the Sealer. So let's go ahead and get that out. So I didn't really think about cutting that out the video because I already did it. But anyway, let's move on. We got the Sealer here. So what the fuck? Oh wow. Wow, okay, so this demonstration is a bit different. Jesus Christ, apparently it tosses like some kind of grenade that explodes. And it explodes after about 2 seconds or so. Yeah. It explodes within 2 seconds or on contact with something else. Wait, it actually bounced. What the heck? Dude, that is crazy. That is awesome. It actually bounces off walls. That is insane. That is awesome. So, yeah. So, stats for this weapon. is 50 melee damage, 4% critical strike chance, fast speed, and average knockback. So that is pretty cool. That's the Seedler. Let's go ahead and move on to the next weapon, which will be the Shadow Flame Knife. Let's do it. Alright, Shadow, so here we go, the Shadow Flame Knife. Let's go ahead and get this demonstration on the road. Alright guys, so that's the Shadow Flame Knife. As you can see, it gave that test dummy a bit of a debuff. I don't know what that debuff was. But we go ahead and check out the stats of this bad boy. We got 38 melee damage, 7% critical strike chance, very fast speed, average knockback, and it inflicts a shadow flame on hit. So that is pretty cool. So I guess that little debuff was the shadow flame. So let's go ahead and move on to the next weapon. Alright, Shadow, so here we have the Slap Hand. I don't know exactly what this thing does, but we are about to find out right now. Alright, so that's the Slap Hand right there. Let's go ahead and check out the stats. We got 35 melee damage, 19% critical strike chance, fast speed, and insane knockback. Okay, so that one's a bit different. We got insane knockback, so yeah. Go ahead and get your hands on that. You see what I did there? Get your hands on that. Let's go ahead and move on to the next weapon. Let me stop cracking jokes. Alright, so here we have the Shield of Cthulhu. Now, I don't really know exactly how this weapon works, but screw it. Alright, so it's not really doing anything. So there's no real point in demonstration. I don't know if you guys can hear me clicking, but I am right now clicking to attack, but it's not doing anything. So I guess we're just gonna have to read the stats here. It says 30 melee damage, 4% critical strike chance, very strong knockback, equipable, so I think I have to equip it. 2 defense, allows the player to dash into the enemy, double tap a direction, and expert. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and left click on that and see what happens. Oh, okay, so I have to double tap a key in order to activate it, so let's see what it does. So, yeah, that is the Shield of Cthulhu. I'm gonna go ahead and take it out of here. So, yeah, that is the Shield of Cthulhu. Let's go ahead and move on to the next weapon. Alright, Shadow, so next up on our list, we've got the Solar Eruption. Let's see what it can do. Okay, holy freaking cow. This thing is beast. Wow, did you guys see that? We totally annihilated these test dummies. And then on top of that, we leave them with like a fire debuff. So that is insane. Find a way to get your hands on this weapon, and let's go ahead and check out the stats. So we have 105 melee damage, 4% critical strike chance, very fast speed, very weak knockback, and strike with the fury of the sun. Well, damn, that is. This weapon is certainly something. This weapon is certainly a collectible. This thing is insane. So yeah, let's go ahead and move on to the next weapon. Alright, Shadow, so the next weapon we have is the Star Wraith. Let's see what it can do. Alright, so apparently it shoots down shooting stars at your enemy. So we've got 110 melee damage, 4% critical strike chance, very fast speed, and strong knockback. So what I'm guessing is you can be in the safety of your home, just hover over whatever enemy you gotta kill, and just hold down the attack button. And that'll happen. Now, what's surprising is you'd think that this would be a mana weapon, but it uses 0 mana, so that is awesome. But without further ado, I'm gonna let you guys check this final weapon out. Now you guys may be slightly disappointed as I was, but hey, it's still coming out in 1.3 for Xbox One and PlayStation 4. So let's go ahead and check out the final melee weapon coming in the 1.3 Terraria update, which is, drum roll, ba-da-da-da-da-da, the Stylus Scissors. Yeah. Yep. That's the OP weapon I was talking about. Just kidding. But yeah, let's go ahead and give a demonstration what it can do. So actually, if you guys did not know already, in the PC version of Terraria, and I'm not sure if it's gonna be coming to console, but it should come to console. This is the weapon that the Stylus uses as her defense, and if you want to find the Stylus, you basically gotta find her in the spider nest. And I covered videos about the pre-hard mode NPCs, and soon enough I'll be doing hard mode NPCs. But yeah, so this is it for the video. Before I go, I'm gonna go ahead and show you the stats of this. So we've got 14 melee damage, we got 4% critical strike chance, we got very fast speed and average knockback. So yeah, that is the Stylus Scissors. Let's go ahead and put this away and end the video. Alright, Shadow, so that's gonna wrap it up for every single Terraria 1.3 melee weapon coming to console. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it, because this was a lot of fun. We explored many awesome weapons coming in the new update, so everybody get hyped, and because I certainly am. And I'm not sure if this is a new block that I made my little platform out of. This is the crystal block, so I'm not sure if this is already in the game, but if you guys wanna check it out, it will be on the Wikipedia. I will leave it in the description like I said before. So anyways, Shadows, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe.